1 in most of the cell nucleus, 2 in paramecium, and many in striated muscles. Striated muscles meaning muscles which are associated, one, that's the skeletal system. Skeletal system that associated with locomotion. Our arms, बोलते हैं ना biceps, triceps, आपने सुना होगा, right? So this muscles, when we see the structure of this muscle, see this one is the one muscle cell, this one is the other. So in that, this bluish color, see, these are the nucleus. So in this, many nuclei are present. In one muscle cell, many nuclei are present. So that we call multinucleate condition. That we call the multinucleate condition. Same thing present in our cardiac muscles के जो cells होते हैं, in some of the cardiac muscle cells, again multinucleate condition is present. See, this is the cardiac muscle cell, skeletal muscle cell. This one is not the skeletal muscle. This is the smooth muscle, that is different. Rest two are cardiac muscle and the skeletal muscles, both are striated. ये भी striated ही होते हैं, skeletal. Okay. Then next example, that is the opalina. Just a second, I show the pic. See, this is the photograph of opalina. Can you make out that these all are round structures? They all are nucleus. See, in one single organism, how many nuclei are present, right? This organism named opalina. Protozoan है ये. Opalina protozoan. Right? Next. Some of the cells are there. 1, 2, and many we have learned. Some of the cells are there in which no nucleus is present. These are our RBCs. See, this is the just cell membrane is there. Inside that no nucleus. ऐसा कोई structure इसमें नहीं है कि जो indicate करता है that this one is the nucleus. Because in RBC, nucleus is not required. RBC का लाइफ स्पैन होता है 120 days. 120 days के बाद उसका डेथ हो जाता है. Then new RBCs are formed. In RBC, one of the benefit is there in the space, okay, or the region where actually nucleus should be fit. Over there, nucleus is absent, but in that space, hemoglobin is filled. So to accommodate more hemoglobin in RBC, remember, to accommodate more hemoglobin in RBC, over here, that no nucleus is present in RBC. So our RBCs, generally mammalians, we belongs to mammalia category. All mammals have enucleated RBC. E meaning that's the absent. Enucleated RBC. Next, generally all mammals, I told you, one of the exceptional दो है, एक camel है, and second one, just now I don't recall that name. Okay, but first one, that's a camel. Two mammals are there in which nucleated RBCs are there. Rest all have enucleated. This nucleus is absent. In general, remember, in RBCs, nucleus is absent. Next, in plant cell. Okay, in which one? In plant cell, that sieve tube elements. In plant cell, sieve tube elements. Sieve tube elements, it's a part of phloem. sieve tube elements is a part of phloem. So phloem, in that the sieve tube elements are there which conduct the food. You know, phloem for the food, translocation of food, and xylem for the water. So phloem in that conduction of food is there. But see, in this is this one is the sieve tube element. It's a tubular structure, sieve tube element. Can you see over here nucleus present? दिख रहा है आपको? No, because here the nucleus is absent. So sieve tube elements are enucleated. उसका जो फंक्शन होता है वो उसके जो कंपेनियन एडजेसेंट के सेल का न्यूक्लियस है वो कंट्रोल करता है. So sieve tube elements of plant, part of phloem, they are also enucleated in structure. बोलो clear है up to here? Anyone have a doubt? Then ask me. Jaimin. Chalo. Next. Next thing. Now the things that you should understand very carefully. Understand this thing. I will go very, very slowly because this information, nucleus information, is very, very helpful in 12th. Otherwise, 12th में दो chapters ऐसे जो nucleus based है, DNA, genes based है, आपको कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आएगा. Then don't blame me. Clear? Request to you, all of you, please understand this all things carefully. Now, so structure of nucleus. Structure of nucleus in that. First of all, that's the outer covering, nuclear envelope. Nuclear envelope that we call the outer covering. So this nucleus is double membrane structure like ER and Golgi body. Right? Nucleus is double membrane structure. Double membrane structure meaning what? ये जो रेड कलर है वो भी एक लिपिड बाइलेयर है. Like this ब्लू कलर है वो भी एक लिपिड बाइलेयर है. Right? So nuclear envelope, it's a double membrane structure. This one we call outer membrane and this one we call inner membrane. Right? Now between these two membrane, can you make able to make out that over here space is present between these two membrane? This space we call perinuclear space. This space we call perinuclear space. Again, one more time. First structure of nucleus, nuclear envelope, double membrane structure, outer membrane, inner membrane, outer membrane, inner membrane. Between them, space is there. That space we called perinuclear space. That space we call perinuclear space. Now, next thing, that this space, size of this perinuclear space, 10 to 50 nanometer. Remember the unit. Micrometer याद रहा तो wrong हो जाएगा. 10 to 50 nanometer. Between the two outer and inner membrane space is there that we call perinuclear space, and this perinuclear space size 10 to 50 nanometer. Now next, see, Next thing, this nucleus structure, now you can understand this. This nucleus has pores. Nuclear membrane is a porous structure. Nuclear membrane is a porous structure. Suppose ये membrane है तो ये पूरा porous है. Okay, pores are there. If you remember, the 3 types of RNA, we have learned that process, protein synthesis के लिए DNA to RNA formation. RNA भी particular, which one? mRNA. And mRNA से protein. Transcription and translation, if you remember this two. DNA to mRNA we call transcription, and mRNA to protein we call translation. Remember, mRNA binds with the ribosomes and then protein synthesis process occur. So DNA to mRNA formation, this transcription occur inside the nucleus. Now tell me, mRNA to protein, for that ribosomes are required. So ribosomes तो कहाँ पे होते हैं? Ribosomes are located where?
Nucleus.
Huh? Ribosomes are located where?
Ma'am, of endoplasmic reticulum की
In
surface पे.
cytoplasm. In short, we call the cytoplasm. Right? So
Yes.
mRNA form हुआ. mRNA form हुआ in which one? This nucleus. But उसका function, उससे जो protein बनना है, that will occurs in the cytoplasm. This one is the cell. This one is the cell. Right? So ये cytoplasm है. Outside nucleus to, that's the cytoplasm. So here ribosomes are present with, that associated with endoplasmic reticulum that helps in protein synthesis. So this mRNA should be come outside. mRNA nucleus से बाहर आएगा cytoplasm में, तभी तो protein form होगा. Yes or no? Okay. So वो बाहर कैसे आएगा? If this membrane is fully enclosed, then how it will come outside? So for, okay, the things should be the things then that can easily transfer from nucleoplasm to cytoplasm. ये nucleus का जो, see this one we call, ये nucleus है, right? Inside the nucleus the fluid content is present, that we call nucleoplasm. जैसे cell का पूरा हम बोलते हैं cytoplasm, fluid content. Same way over here the things present that we call nucleoplasm. So many terms we have learned. Nuclear envelope, perinuclear space, transcription, translation, nucleoplasm, nuclear pore. All terms you should have, all of you clear hai all this term?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have doubt, please ask me. So the things which are enclosed by a nuclear envelope inside the nucleus we call nucleoplasm. So mRNA form हुआ inside the nucleus in nucleoplasm. So that now that comes outside into the cytoplasm where the main target, the ribosomes are present through this nuclear pore. So this nuclear envelope, okay, it's not, we can't say that it's a continuous, they are discontinuous membrane, because in between them pores are present. Okay, now next thing, nuclear envelope, they show the continuity with, see, this is the nuclear envelope inside inner layer. Okay, Then this one is outer layer. Then outer membrane shows inner B. Okay, outer membrane shows continuity with this ER. Same. So outer membrane of nuclear envelope. Outer membrane of nuclear envelope that shows continuity with ER, endoplasmic reticulum. And if you can make out this thing, see, this is the nuclear envelope part, nuclear envelope part. वहां पे आपको राइबोसोम दिख रहा है, रेडिश कलर के है स्ट्रक्चर, स्मॉल राउंड स्ट्रक्चर्स आर देयर. So on nuclear envelope, on outer nuclear envelope also have ribosomes. On outer nuclear envelope also possess this ribosomes. RER के पास तो है. Few ribosomes are located on outer envelope of nucleus. Right? Then next, remember nuclear pore. Movement of nuclear pore जो है, this is the nuclear pore, right? Nuclear pore. This all are pores. So, sorry, this pores that helps in movement of RNA. See, all types of RNA, mRNA, rRNA, tRNA that you know, we have learned this thing. These all are formed inside the nucleus, whether it's a tRNA, mRNA or rRNA, formed inside the nucleus. But their main role they can perform in cytoplasm. So they has to be transferred, they has to be come to the cytoplasm with the help of or through the nuclear pore. They come outside to the cytoplasm. With that, some of the proteins are also come outside. So this nuclear pore that shows the movement of RNA and proteins. It shows the movement of RNA and proteins which can easily transfer through this nucleoplasm to cytoplasm. बोलो फर्स्ट इतना क्लियर है आपको? Yes. Anyone have a doubt, then ask me. If you have doubt, please ask me. I can repeat. This part is very, very important.
Ma'am, will you repeat that last point that you said just now?
Proteins and all types of RNA. They shows the movement from nucleoplasm to cytoplasm. Okay. चलो next. So nucleus का first component जो था that we have learned, nuclear envelope. Now the second thing, that nuclear matrix. Nuclear matrix that is formed by proteinaceous fiber. ये रेडिश कलर के जो दिख रहा है आपको, जस्ट एडजेसेंट टू दैट इनर एनवेलप, इनर मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ न्यूक्लियस. This much part only we call either nuclear lamina or nuclear matrix or nuclear skeleton. You can understand this. Skeleton बोलते हैं, meaning what? It helps to maintain the structure of nucleus. It helps to maintain the structure of nucleus. They are basically made up of microfilaments. Now you can understand, right? Whenever I told you that microfilaments are made up of which proteins? Bolo.
Tubulin protein.
Which one? Wrong. Tubulin. Okay. Microfilaments are made up of tubulin protein. Very good. Any other? Any other students? Tubulin से microtubules form होते हैं, not a microfilament. Cytoskeleton दस लास्ट टॉपिक था हमारा, बोलो कीर्तन,
Ma'am,
मैत्री,
ma'am,
जिया, आयुषी, बोलो.
type of actin protein.
Yes, microfilaments are made up of actin protein. Intermediates are desmin and keratin. Microtubules, tubulin protein. Right? So microfilaments, so these are the actin filaments component. Right? Actin filaments component over here, which gives the firmness, which helps to maintain the shape of the or the framework of the nucleus that we call nuclear matrix, nuclear lamina, or nuclear skeleton. Now the third component of nucleus that you have to understand that nucleoplasm, which is very easy. Nucleoplasm meaning the fluid structure that is present, fluid inside the nucleus present, that we call nucleoplasm. जैसे साइटोप्लाज्म है वैसे न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म. Right? Now the next thing, that nucleolus. Next, that's the nucleolus. Now understand this. This is the very important. Nucleolus. Little bit difficult also. Focus. So nucleolus shape, you can understand it's a spherical in shape. Spherical shaped, and it's not a membrane bound structure. जैसे nucleus का कैसे membrane है, outer membrane, inner membrane. No. Nucleolus is spherical in shape, membraneless, and dense region in nucleoplasm. See, in nucleoplasm, that chromatin. Now you can understand, right? Whenever I use the term chromatin, chromatin meaning thread, threads of DNA, threads of chromosome, right? So one of the part of this chromosome that becomes denser, and this part we call NOR. Chromatin, remember, inside the nucleus, thread of chromatin network is present. This chromatin network, in that some of the part is there that become very much denser. तो आप देखो ये part जो है, this much part is lighter, but this part is the denser in appearance. So this part we call, this region we called of chromatin NOR. Full form है nuclear organizer region. Nuclear organizer region, right? This one organize the nucleolus in nucleus. This NOR region, which is a dense region of chromatin, that helps in organize. Name suggests organize the nucleolus in nucleus. Nucleus and nucleolus for different, both are different. Nucleus is entire. Inside that one dense region that we call nucleolus. Nucleus is a membrane bound structure. Nucleolus is membraneless structure. Clear? Next, after that, so this, if you remember, can anyone tell me the composition of ribosome? Ribosomes are made up of what? Unmute and speak.
Ma'am, rRNA and protein.
rRNA and protein. So ये rRNA आए कहाँ से? This NOR region, nucleolus part, that form the rRNA. So this nucleolus is the site of rRNA formation. Nucleolus is the site of rRNA formation. So this rRNA, once formed by this nucleolus, that comes outside through this nuclear pore, and that connects with the protein and form ribosomes. Yes or no? बोलो, समझ में आता है ये? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So NOR region, remember, inside the nucleus, that dense region of chromatin is present. That dense region we call the nucleolus. Nucleolus, particular that part we call NOR, nuclear organizer region. That organize nucleolus to form the rRNA. This rRNA joins with the protein and form that nucleoprotein structure, ribosomes. Now, nucleolus generally, in most of the cases, one, but those cells in which more amount of protein is required, so जितने ज़्यादा ribosomes होंगे उतने proteins भी form होंगे, right? So cells active in protein synthesis, those cells which are active in protein synthesis, in that large number of nucleoli is present. Large number of nucleoli is present. Those cells active in protein synthesis. Next component, chalo, up to here, any doubt? All of you have understood?
No,
Chalo, next. Next component of nucleus that we call chromatin. Chromatin, you know now that it's a thread-like structure of chromosome. That is basically what DNA. That is basically what our DNA. DNA, फिर उसमें some of the RNAs are also present. Okay, DNA भी होता है. Main component, that's the DNA. Small amount of RNA is there. Then एक protein होता है that we call histone proteins. Proteins we call the histone protein. Prokaryotes में आया था कि in prokaryotes histone proteins are absent. In eukaryotes histone proteins are present. Histone भी होता है and other proteins we call non-histone. Other proteins we call non-histone. So this all four things together makes a chromatin. DNA, main one is DNA, then RNA, histone and non-histone. These all four components together make chromatin. The next 10 minutes में meet end हो जाएगा. Please rejoin. So now, chromatin, अभी एक important thing that I am explaining you. Cell. Have you come across with these two terms, interphase and cell division? Lower standard में ये दो terms आए, cell division and interphase, cell at the resting stage.
मैम सेल डिवीजन आया है लेकिन इंटरफेस शायद से ही आया है.
Okay. So one thing that one we call interphase, other that's the cell division. See, simply I'm giving you one example. Once the organism become mature, cell division process is inhibited. हमारी बात कर लो, अभी cells number increase होते हैं? Yes or no? Simply height increase होता है अभी भी?
Yes, ma'am.
So that indicates what now? Cell division process is stopped. What time? Our cell division process is arrested. So cells are now at which stage? Interphase, resting. Now the cells undergoing which phase? Resting phase. Cells undergoing which phase? Resting. And this one we call active phase. That's the cell division. But whenever the requirement is there, अगर कहीं पे कुछ कट लग गया है तो वहां पे तो न्यू सेल्स आते हैं. Yes or no? Right?
Yes,
For the wound healing.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
only those part which is exposed by that cutting wound and that part involved in wound healing, that only those cells that undergoes from that resting to active phase. Interphase में वो कैसा है? Thread like. Interphase में DNA और chromosome that is in a thread like. But in a cell division, आपने ये सुना होगा prophase, metaphase, anaphase. Yes or no? आप phase just turn ऐसे करो, I can understand. I can show all of you. Right. So, see, if during the cell division time, this thread-like structure of chromatin converts into this condensed form chromosome, right? Now, so this one we call chromatin at interphase, which is loose and indistinct network of nucleoprotein fiber. Nucleoprotein fiber, why? Because in that DNA is present, which is a nucleic acid, main genetic material that is associated with certain proteins. Which proteins? Histone and non-histone. Histone and non-histone. So that's why we call it again nucleoprotein structure. So chromatin at interphase, which has a loose and indistinct network of nucleoprotein fibers, and this chromosome, this structure, this chromatin, then at the cell division phase, they become chromosome, dense, condensed thread. They become dense and condensed thread-like structure of nucleoprotein fiber. Anyone have a doubt in this new chromatin chromosome?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Sheila. Tell me, during the interphase, genetic material present in which form? All of you switch on your mic and start giving your answer. During the interphase,
And they are also loose and distinct.
चलो next. Sakshi, आप बताओ. During the interphase, genetic material in which form?
Thread-like form.
That
Structure.
we call proper name.
DNA.
No, it's not DNA, but thread-like structure we call
Chromatin.
Yes, that is the main term. ये आना चाहिए. Zil, ये बताओ.
Okay.
Chromatin when condensed during that cell division time, right? It converts into which form? You are not audible. Zil, mic on करो. ये on है. Arpita. Nucleoprotein नहीं, chromosome. Chromatin हो या chromosome, both are nucleoprotein. Right? चलो next. Next thing. Now. See, this is your DNA. And this is your chromosome. Right? This is chromatin, thread-like structure. So DNA, human की अगर बात करें, you know that cell is a very very minute structure, microscopic structure, and cell के अंदर एक छोटा सा nucleus होता है, very small structure, nucleus is present, and inside that nucleus our genetic material is present, DNA is present, which is 2 meter long. Can you imagine how this 2 meter long DNA that enclosed in that small space inside the cell? How? So that, जस्ट इमेजिन, ये सिंगल थ्रेड है, बट ये थ्रेड को अगर हम फोल्डेड ऐसा कुछ कर दे, so it can easily accommodate in small space. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If
Yes,
remains
ma'am.
like this
sir.
single structure, then it will be difficult. So same happens with this DNA and chromosome. Chromosomes are basically made up of DNA. ये DNA है, right? Now, so DNA, remember, note down करते रहना. DNA is a negatively charged molecule. Negatively charged. How this become negative, that we will study in biomolecule chapter. Just now remember, DNA negatively charged है, और उसके साथ जो histone proteins हैं, that is positively charged. Now, so this, when we coil this DNA molecule, see over here, all of you, write down after some time. See, here the DNA molecule, when we coil in this way, then what is the problem created over here? It is the negatively charged molecule. So when two negative ends come close to each other, it shows repulsion. It shows negative repulsion hota hai, right? So to wind this in a condensed form, over here, this DNA molecule is wrapped around histone proteins, because histones are positively charged, right? That is the benefit of over here of histone proteins, that helps him to make a DNA in a very condensed form. See in this diagram, ये histone proteins है ऐसे जो है, and on these histone proteins this DNA wrap, right? So in this way the DNA, see, then further that network is formed, then thread-like structures are formed, and these thread-like structures that are arranged in a such a way that they form a chromosome. Understood how the chromosome is formed from the DNA? This is a very interesting one.